Hey everyone, it's Lizzie and welcome to my channel. So as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be doing a luxury perfume wish list, things that I have been having on my wish list for quite some time. I've scaled it down to five fragrances, just because there's so many fragrances that I want to try, and this video would be literally so long, but these are the ones that I really want to try and hopefully will get to try soon. So let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these fragrances, ones that you liked, that you didn't like, and any of the perfumes that you are hoping to add to your collection as well. So the first fragrance is Joy by Dior, or Joy Dior Intense. I absolutely love Dior Absolutely Blooming, and I like Miss Dior. I don't love Miss Dior, but I do like that fragrance. But I haven't actually smelled this before. The packaging is beautiful, but just from the notes, I've got a feeling I'm actually going to really like it. I feel like Joy by Dior is going to be more citrusy, whereas Joy Intense is going to be slightly woody. So I feel like I'm probably going to prefer Joy by Dior as opposed to Joy Intense. But I have not smelt this, but that's definitely on my wish list. I don't know when I'm actually going to smell it, just because I'm scared to go in stores. Like, although things have calmed down quite a bit, I'm not sure when you guys are going to see this, but things have calmed down quite a bit. But like, the last thing you need to be doing is going out and buying perfume, but I definitely want to smell that before I purchase it. The next one is, I cannot pronounce it, and I probably should have gotten the pronunciation before I started this video, but it's the Maison France's Kurkdjian. I probably butchered that. I'm gonna have the name somewhere in this video. And the scent is Baccarat Rouge 540. Let me tell you, this fragrance is beautiful. I remember I was in Selfridges and I was in the perfume section, and you know when they're holding like the card with the scent on it, and I remember the guy just giving it to me, and I just sort of took it because I always just take things people hand to me. Didn't really think any of it, and then I smelled it and I was like, oh my goodness, this smells absolutely stunning. I loved it, and I literally kept that card in my bag for the longest because I didn't want to forget the scent. But this was such a beautiful, spicy, unique scent. It's so expensive though. I think the one that he gave me was like £200 for, how many mil was it? I can't remember. I'll have it in this video somewhere, but it's quite an expensive fragrance, and it's one that like when I purchase it, I'm gonna be like, oh Jesus, take the wheel. Like, I'm not going to be using it anyhow. But in terms of longevity, I don't know how long it's going to last, because on the card I had it for months and it smelled amazing on the card, but then again the card isn't skin, so I'm not sure how it's going to work with my body chemistry. But beautiful fragrance. It has jasmine, saffron, amberwood, and the main accords are woody, amber, warm spicy, and fresh spicy. And the funny thing is, if I saw those notes online and hadn't smelled what I smelled, I would have been like, oh, that's not my kind of fragrance, because I like fruity, I love floral, I love vanilla, I love sweet. But no, this is a fragrance that you need to go out and try and smell. It smells beautiful. Again, it's very expensive, very luxury, more luxury than all the other fragrances that I usually talk about. So it's definitely an investment, but a beautiful fragrance. The next two that I haven't smelt yet, but I've got a feeling I'm gonna love it. So this is from Louis Vuitton. So it's the I'm gonna have the name up here. So this first one, it has notes of cocoa, patchouli, and Turkish rose absolute. It's the cocoa for me. It's the cocoa. Like, for some reason when I thought cocoa, I just thought that is gonna smell so like a gourmand kind of fragrance, like almost edible. Again, I've never smelled this, so if you know this fragrance and you have it or you've smelled before and I'm completely off, definitely let me know in the comments. But just from the notes, it just, for me, I've got a feeling it's going to be like a sweet sort of almost fruity scent with some warm spice. Again, the Turkish rose absolute, that makes me feel like it's going to have some sort of sweet floral element to it. Again, I'm just guessing because I've never smelt it before. And then the next one, I'm going to have the name here because I can't pronounce it. And the notes that stuck out for me is the pear, jasmine, the ylang ylang and patchouli. It's the pear for me, and it is also the patchouli, and then the ylang ylang. I think I'm pronouncing that right, but the ylang ylang is in Giorgio Armani C, and that is one of my all-time favorite fragrances. Like, if I see that note, I'm going to instantly gravitate towards it, because I feel like any fragrance that has that note tends to smell really good. Again, I also really like patchouli as a base note, and then the pear is also what stuck out to me as well, because I do have Jo Malone English pear and freesia, which to me that smells like it's too much pears in that, but I do like the pear element to it. So I'm really intrigued about that scent as well. Again, if you've smelt it, if you have that fragrance, let me know if I'm off, if I'm on the right tracks. I'm just guessing based off of the notes. And the last one, which I have smelt, but I'm not sure, like, I don't know if I love it. I think I love the longevity, but it's the Creed Aventus. I smelt this again I smelled it twice, in Selfridges and in Fortnum & Mason. And this fragrance, to me, if I remember it correctly, it smelled so citrusy and strong. Like, the first spray was intoxicating. Like, you know when you just have to like do that because it just takes over all of your senses, and that was the vibe that I got from Creed Aventus. But I remember my friend at the time smelling it, and she was like, you could tell she wasn't really a fan of it. But then once it dried down, I remember my clothes smelling amazing. I remember coming into the house and I smelled amazing. Like, I just filled the room. I remember washing those clothes, and those clothes still smell like that Creed Aventus. So I definitely know that it's a very long wearing fragrance. But again, in terms of price point, it is pretty expensive. In fact, the last 4 that I've spoken about are quite pricey fragrances. But I feel like if I'm going to spend that much, I need to love the fragrance. So I probably need to go back and smell it again just to make sure that I actually do like it. But I definitely have Creed Aventus on my list. So that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know any fragrances that are also on your wish list. If you've tried these fragrances, do let me know, because I like to know other people's opinions. Although it is subjective, I want to know your thoughts on these things. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.